Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing? I hope that you guys are doing perfect today. We'll be having shades of meaning. First, you log in using the aplusstudent.com, and then you come over here, click on your name, move into language art, grade 5, and we go to shades of meaning. So, we have two lessons from shades of meaning, and we will complete that today. Hi. Okay, so our first lesson will be describe the difference between related words. All right, so first, let's take notes. Some words are alike, but they have small difference in meaning. Those differences are called shades of meaning. Okay, so we have words that are alike, but with a little bit of difference. And the differences, we call them shades of meaning. For example, we have, think about the word stare, peek, and glare. These words are literally almost the same thing, but they have like a little difference between them. Stare, peek, and glare. So, the definition for stare says that to look at something for a while. So, if you're staring at something, you're looking at it intensely for a while. And then, if it's peek, it's like you just quickly look at it and then, like a glance, and then you're off. You're not looking at it again. That's for peek. And then for glare is like you look at something in an angry way. So if you take note of all this, it simply just means to look at something. But we have different ways of looking at it. If we're staring, we're looking for a while, like intensely looking at something. If you are picking, you just have a glance and then you're off. If you glare at someone, you're looking at the person in an angry way. So in general, you see that all of them means to look at something, but in different ways. We look at people, but they have like different ways that we can look at them. Okay, so that's it about shades of meaning. The words would have almost the same difference, almost the same meaning, but with just small difference added to them. All right. So we look at another chart. If you know words like stare, peek, glare that have almost the same meaning, but they have different meanings, okay, send them on the chart. Okay, if you know some words that are almost similar but with different meaning. Okay. So we have which is more intense. It says which one is more intense. Miserable means extremely unhappy. So feeling miserable is more intense. So if you would feel miserable, you feel it's more intense when someone is miserable. We also have which is less official, saying something. So which is less official? Decreeing something, say something. So if you're decreeing something means giving an official order. Saying something is usually not an official act. So saying something is less official. So if you have to say something, it's less official. But if you're decreeing, oh, I declare that this, then it is official. Okay. So we have okay, great. You have them all on your notebook. That's perfect. So which is bigger, something enormous, okay, or something large? So if we say enormous or bigger, which one would be more bigger? So if you say something's enormous, it's like very large, and if you say so something enormous is more bigger, okay. When you say, oh wow, that's enormous, meaning that that's very big, okay. So we have words like, for example, happy. If we say happy, other ways that we can express, or another word that we could use for happy is like cheerful, elated, delighted. All these ways is just like saying, oh, I'm still happy. But then it has like just slightly different meaning. And then if you have sad, sad could mean unhappy. It could be like gloomy, down. All of them mean like someone is sad, but with just a tiny bit of difference. Also, we can have like when you like something. So if you like something, we can also have like adore. Okay, so when you say you like something, maybe you adore the person. So you see, when you're like adoring and then you say like, they're like similar. So it could be like, adore, fancy. You could fancy somebody, you could admire somebody as well. Okay, all these things just mean that, oh, you like the person. Okay, and then also we could have like good. Okay, at the line. All right, and then we could have good. So maybe words that are very similar to good, that are almost the same thing with different meaning. You could have splendid, wonderful, amazing. All these simply mean good. You could have big, like we just said. We have big, and it would be gigantic, enormous, mammoth. All this just shows big. So there are a lot of words. Can you guys on the chat, if you know some words that have their like similarities with other words, can you send it on the chat? Do you know any words? Share with us so that we have more ideas. If you have more words for shades of meaning, you can send. Maybe like little. If we say something is little, other ways to say little could be small, tiny. Okay, I'm glad that you're listening. So you see, send me some words, guys. If you have words that you have other ways to say them, just like what we're doing here. Maybe when we laugh, it could be like giggle, chuckled. All these mean the same thing. It means laughter, but they're just slightly little different with the way you chuckle or giggle or you laugh. Okay? So, or maybe like run. Yeah, we have huge, good, extreme, and mega good. So all this mean the same thing, but they just have maybe slightly different meaning. Then we could have also run. For example, let's say we're running. Another way to say run could be sped, hurried, bolted. Also, if you want to say ran, we can also have pretty. So another way to say pretty, you could have beautiful, gorgeous, cute. Words like this, elegant. All this mean the same thing, just maybe slightly different, little difference in meaning. You can also have like look. If you say look, you gaze at someone, maybe glance, peeked. So that's it. Let's look at some more examples before we move on to the test. So, which is less comfortable, being starving or being hungry? So, starving means very, very hungry. So, being starving is less comfortable. So, we have unhappy, sad, and upset, correct? Which is a stronger emotion, fury or anger? So if fury is like an extreme form of anger, so if you see the person is like fury, you like, oh, this is a very strong emotion, this person is really angry. Then which is more intense? Okay, we said this. So let's move on to the test, guys. I want you to send your answers. Okay, which is man-made, a canal or a river? Which of these is man-made? So you send your answers on the chat. Which of these is man-made? Option 1. Okay, because a river cannot be man-made. Okay, good. Which is bigger, pebble or boulder? Which of these is bigger? Have a look. Tell me which one is bigger here. Okay, so which one is bigger? Option 2. Okay. Which is less official, declaring something or saying something? Which is less official? Okay, which ones? One or two? Option 2, saying something. Which is bigger, something large or something enormous? Mm-hmm. Which one is bigger? More bigger. 2. Okay. If we say enormous, it's like very, very big. So, which shows complaining, talking, or whining? Which shows complaining? Is it when you're talking or when you're whining? Mm-hmm. So, whining shows that you are complaining. Okay, good. Which shows pride? Is it strolling or strutting? Which of them shows that this person is very proud? Which one shows pride? Mm-hmm. So which one shows pride? Come on, guys, your answers. Which one here shows pride? Which one? Is it the first or the second? Alright, which is slower, jogging or running? Guys, your answers, please. Which one is slower, when you're jogging or when you're running? Which one? Which one shows pride? Is it the jogging or running? Jogging. So, which can't be done? Something difficult or something impossible? Which one can we not do? Is it going to be something difficult or something impossible? What is something that we cannot do? Impossible or difficult? Which one? Mm-hmm. Guys, your answers. Something we cannot do. Difficult or impossible? Impossible. Okay. Okay, which is smaller, a twig or branch? Which is smaller, twig or branch? Which one is smaller? Mm-hmm. Twig, okay. So which is smaller, a slip or grub? So which one is smaller? Mm-hmm. Sip, okay. Which is more intense, crying or sobbing? What is more intense? Mm-hmm. Which is more intense? So, guys, which is more intense, when you're crying or when you are sobbing? Sobbing. Okay. So yeah, that's it for like describe the difference between related words. Let me know on the chat, guys. Do you have any question before we move on to the last, which is positive and negative connotations? Do you have any questions? Any questions, guys? Do you have any before we move on to this one? No, thank you. You said your name is Adeline. Okay. All right. Thank you, Adeline. Okay, so let's move on to the connotations. Connotation is the feeling or the idea that goes along with a word or phrase. Okay? Connotation is the feeling or idea that goes along with a word or phrase. Some words are close in meaning but have different connotation. Okay, guys, let's take note. Connotation is the feeling or idea that goes along with a word or a phrase. Now, some words are close in meaning but have different connotations. For example, think about the words eager and impatient. They both mean waiting, wanting something to happen, but they have different connotations. For example, eager has a positive connotation, it is a nice word. An eager person is happy and excited for something to happen, but an impatient person has a negative connotation because it's not a nice word. So if you say impatient, impatient is often pushy and demanding. So you see, like words, some words would have the same feeling or idea, okay, but they have different notation, connotations, okay. So the feeling and idea that goes along with a word. So you can maybe, I could say a word now, but I didn't mean the word to be bad to you. But because I used the wrong word, that becomes a negative connotation. The idea that you would interpret from the word becomes different from what I wanted to pass to you. So you see, the connotations matter as well. Okay, so we have which phrase has a more negative connotation? Demand something. Which phrase has more negative connotation? Request something or demand something. So if you're requesting for something or you're demanding for something, which one is more negative? So when you demand for something, it's negative because it's like you're acting in a very bossy manner and you're like, give it to me now, you know. So you're not like acting kind or calm or acting in a very nice manner. You're demanding, it's not polite. So we also have which phrase has a positive connotation? A cozy house. So is it a cozy house or a small house? Which one is more positive? So now a cozy house is more positive because it is comfortable and warm. It is soft and nice. Then we also have which one has a more negative connotation? More negative is between talk about something or complain about something. So if you're asked between talking about something or complain about something, complaining is more negative. It's okay. So which is more negative? Whisper about something or mutter about something. So which is more negative? When you mutter about something, it is more negative because it's like you mutter in a very angry way. It's like you're complaining, but like down your voice, like I don't like this, like that. Hi, Ife. So, negative connotation, feeling full or feeling stuffed. So, which one is more negative? Feeling stuffed is like uncomfortably full. That means you ate and ate, now you feel stuffed. So, that's bad, more negative than feeling full. So, we also have which is more negative. Is it a stuffy room or a warm room? Which would be more negative? Of course, a stuffy room because it's like uncomfortable. instant. And then, which is more negative? Scold at someone, frown at someone. So, which of them? So, if you scold at someone, it is more negative. And then, spend money or waste money, which is more negative? It is waste money. Okay. So, yeah, you have to take note of the feelings that come with certain words or the ideas. Okay. They can be like the same, they mean the same, but they have like different connotation to them. The connotation could be positive, it could be negative. All right, so let's move on to the test. So, which phrase has a more negative connotation? Disagree about something or argue about something. You check and then tell me. Guys, what's your answer? Remember, we have to participate, so let's share ideas. What's your answer? So, what's our answer? Option two, argue about something. Okay. Which phrase has a more negative connotation? An excuse, a reason. Which is more negative? An excuse or a reason? So, is it going to be an excuse? Or maybe you give a reason as to why something happened. So, which one? Mm-hmm. So, which is more negative, an excuse or a reason? So, if you give an excuse, it's more negative. So, which is more negative, feeling full or feeling stuffed? When you feel full or when you feel stuffed, which is more negative? Exactly, yeah, thank you. When you disagree about something insane, or when you are arguing, you're fighting that they must accept your own suggestion. Good. Okay, so feeling stuffed. So, which is more positive? Feeling glad or feeling overjoyed? Which is more positive? Is it going to be overjoyed or feeling just glad? Which one? More positive. Two, okay. When you feel overjoyed. Okay. More negatives. Call at someone or frown at someone. Which is more negative? Mm-hmm. So what's the right answer here? Mm-hmm. You won. Yeah, good job, guys. Okay. Which phrase has a more negative connotation? Startle or surprise? Which is more negative? Are we gonna startle or we will surprise? Which one? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. More negative is gonna be startle, yeah. So if you startle someone, that would be more negative. Then we have positive, snooping for something or searching for something. Which is more positive? Is it when you're snooping for something or when you're searching for something? So which one? More positive. So it's gonna be when you it's more positive, it's when you're searching, yeah. When it's positive, it's like you're searching for something. So yeah. More negative, spend money or save money. Oh no, spend or waste money. Which one? Which do you think it's more negative? Waste money is more negative. Okay, guys. Then, which phrase has a more positive connotation? Something strange or something special? Something strange or something special? More positive would be something special. Okay. So, which one is more negative here? Is it crawling animal or slender animal? Is it a crawling animal or a slender animal? Hello. So which more negative, guys? Which one here? So one. Okay. Great. More negative, boring shirt or plain shirt? A boring shirt or plain shirt? Which is more negative? Is it a boring shirt or plain shirt? Which one? Mm-hmm. Negative, talk about something or you're complaining about that thing. So, which is the most negative? When you're talking kindly, or when you're drums because you started them and it's not a good thing, but surprised when you. Yes, great, perfect. That's correct. Thank you, Adeline. Um, this one, negative connotation, is it to talk or to complain? All right, so when it's negative, you are complaining. So, what is more negative? Shove the door open or push the door close? Which one? Is it when you shove the door close or push the door open? Which of the above is more negative? Complain, good. All right, and then this one. Mm-hmm. So, which is the most negative here? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not. They're not saying the answers. They're not participating. Everybody's just quiet. Do you have a question, guys? Have a look at this. Tell me. Do you have any question from this lesson? Ask your questions because we're done here now. If you've not done this lesson before, try to complete the lesson, okay? But then if you've done the lesson, it's okay. No need to complete. Yes. Do you guys have any questions? No questions, I'm guessing. Mm-hmm. Option one. Thank you, Adeline, for participating throughout. The rest of you, no answer from you guys. Okay, now tell me, do you have any questions before we finish, or do you guys understand everything? No. Okay. No questions. I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad. That's good. You have to change so that it's not in uppercase. All right, guys, since we have no questions, we will end here for today. Do have a good night, guys, and see you next time. Bye, everyone. What's your question, Ify? What's your question? You said you have a question, right? So, what's your question? Mm-hmm. You had a question, right? I thought you had one. Okay, bye.